Are you afraid to embrace live video? My name is Marty Dickinson, and here it is, a nice, beautiful, bright and sunny day here in Colorado, and I'm really hoping you see the light. I mean, I really had to put sunglasses on and a hat because it is just so bright out here. But that is how live video should be thought of, as more people need to see the light about what live video really is and how powerful it is, and that it's becoming a new communication medium that you really need to be adding to your marketing toolkit for sure. Now, I'm standing here in front of this water because I remember when I was a kid, I was only afraid of two things. I was afraid of drowning, and I was deathly afraid of public speaking. Matter of fact, by the time I graduated college, I figured out how to not be so afraid of drowning, but it took me many more years than that to overcome my fear of public speaking, to the point where I actually looked forward to being on stage and started giving workshops and started presenting at trade association meetings, industry association meetings, and I got lots of leads from those presentations, spoke at NSA National Convention. I mean, you know, that's how things progress when you get into speaking. So I was fairly competent at presenting, and then video started creeping into the scene. And I tried to do some video. I paid some good videographers and some good editors, spent some money, and I just never really got a good video. It just took forever for me to stand in front of a camera and deliver good content that was worthy of putting onto a video and spending all that money. So I just kind of faded out from producing video. And then last year, I was introduced to the rising change with live video. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is really going to take over communication as we know it, which it's in the process of happening, but we're still in the beginning stages of live video. And a lot of people out there are teaching video, and you can go into membership sites and learn all the tools that you need to have and all the equipment you have to buy. But I realized that for me, I needed to really be forced into it. So I started a group where we met every week on live video, and we practiced presenting our businesses to each other and gave constructive feedback to each other. A lot of us were Toastmasters members, so we were able to critique in a supportive way instead of, you know, bashing each other and things like that. But a funny thing happened. We realized that all the things we knew about public speaking, a lot of those things didn't work very well on live video. There were new skills to learn. So we created a list of best practices that we followed. We started inviting other people into that room, into that practice room. And, well, we came up with a monthly networking group, and I actually call this the Live Video Primer, because we usually get people that come on to that meeting setting and they've never done live video before at all. They usually have trouble hooking up their cam on their laptops or their phone and coming into the call, and that's fine. You know, there's no embarrassment, nothing like that. But my point is that you don't need to go out and buy $10,000 of professional equipment to get started with live video. I've got my phone and a tripod that I've had for years, and that's all it is. That's what live video is all about. It's supposed to be live. I don't even have a microphone. Use all that stuff as you get more introduced to live video, once you start gaining those skills and figuring out where you're going to take video. But my point with this message here today is that I'm pretty sure we are still the only place where you can go on the web to practice live video in a supportive environment. We're at least the first. And I don't mean Toastmasters clubs that are online. That's different, because this is all about specifically practicing techniques of live video in a supportive environment. So we want to grow that, and we want to invite you to come into that monthly group. But we're starting to formalize this too, whereas I have an actual curriculum now of things for us to practice, objectives, presentation objectives for us to practice. I mean, there are over 15 different methods of live video. Did you know that? I mean, here I'm standing in front of a pond with a phone. That's only one. There are webinars. That's a live video. There is sitting behind your desk in a live video meeting setting. A Skype conversation one-on-one with a colleague is another form of live presentation. Facebook Live, of course, is another one. Twitter and using Periscope into Twitter is another. I mean, all these have characteristics all their own that need to be introduced to you and practiced on your part. So that's what we're offering in live, what I call Live for 5, where we'll have only 5 participants in each session meeting once a week for 5 weeks. And by the time you've accomplished those objectives in that 5 weeks, you've got more basics of live video than a lot of the professional speakers out there who are getting on the live video, and they think they know what they're doing, but they don't know what we've learned over the past year, because there are a lot of new things that you need to learn and experiment with before you're really competent with live video and comfortable with it to the point where you want to do it. And that's what we're trying to get at. We're trying to get people past that point of fear of live video and have you embrace live video. So go ahead and sign up right below on that form, right down there. Go ahead and sign up for it. No risk or anything. It's free, and we'll just let you know when these monthly events pop up, and you can come attend one of them, see what you think, and we'll talk more about the Live for 5 as time goes on. But for now, my name is Marty Dickinson with Here Next Year, saying bye for now. Hope you'll join us in one of our meetings.